days ago. And at the wedding, I was chatting up with this guy. We were having a pretty nice conversation. Came down to the end of the night, you could see like he was trying to get closer to me. This girl came up to me and was like, you know he's married, right? And I was like, no, he didn't mention that part. That was such a girls moment, and I gave her a hug, and I was like, thank you.
Ladies, let's gather here. What are your thoughts? What's the first thing that comes in your mind when you hear this lady saying this? Let's gather here. Let's share our thoughts. For me, we could be a better world. Trust me. I think if every girl can do such for another lady, for another girl. You know, we always preaching about fixing each other's crowns. We always talk about let's take care of other women. We preach so much about feminism and all that. But do we really put that in practice? You see another woman who's been driven to the dungeon of heartbreak, right? And you helping her or preventing that to happen. Maybe two women not to get hurt. But now we are this society that says, as I mind my own business, we are this society of being scared to do the right thing because you wouldn't know how that person you're trying to protect from being hurt, you don't know how are they gonna react. You know, like it's a wishy type of thing. But for me, I think it's the right thing. I always say, my friend Mamsi, if she would bump to my partner at the mall with somebody else, she would definitely go there and greet him and ask about me. Because we had this conversation. I asked her the other time, I said, if you would bump into my partner at the mall walking with another girl holding hands, what would you do? And she said, I would definitely go there and greet them and introduce myself and I would ask about you. But what I wouldn't do is to come to you and tell you that I saw your partner with another woman. I would give him a chance to come to you and come clean. Because I would confront him later on and say, I hope you're going to tell your woman what you've been up to. But now we are this society that always think that, so when another person try to save you as a friend or save you as another woman, you know, trying to fix the country, trying to fix the world, we think of jealousy, we think of why don't you mind your own business? Why are you being so nosy and all that? But I want to applaud that woman who went to this lady and say, do you know that he's married? Now, it's up to you that you proceed with entertaining this guy or you just walk away. But at least you're going there knowing what you're getting yourself into. You have a clear story what's happening with this guy. It's very tricky, trust me. It's very tricky, but I think we would be a better society if we were those type of people. As I mind my own business, because that's what we always do. Sometimes it's fear of the reaction to that person you're trying to warn. I remember there's a lady that I used to know that I was very close with, who was my boss 10 years back. And her husband didn't respect her at all. In a sense that he would do things that he doesn't care if they would go back to the woman, to the wife. And when people tried to warn her or tell her what the husband was busy doing, her response all the time would be, did I send you to be a bodyguard or to be a security or a private investigator or a detective to my husband? I'm not interested. I know the devil that I married. And if I want to know or if I want to find out, I will do it my way. So I'm not interested for you to come here and tell me that. Thank you, bye. So that's why I say it's so tricky. But for me, I think, guys, we should We should save each other from heartache. At least then tell them the truth of what you know, peace of your mind, and then they can still decide if they want to be part of whatsoever mishmash that it is. For me, when I came across this video, I was like, yeah, man, I wish the world could be like this. Because now she's preventing two heartaches, the wife and this lady that they're trying to hook into that marriage. Am I wrong, guys? Do you think that we should really mind our own business? We should just keep moving as if we don't see what's happening? What should we do? I was once in a situation where the other friend got mad at me because the other friend told me things that she knew about that other friend's husband. And when that other friend came to me to tell me or to confide in me, she made me promise that I won't tell the other lady, which I did. I promised her that I'm not going to say. It wasn't my place. And when the lady found out that I knew as well about this, she was mad at me as equal as she was mad with another one. So that is why I'm saying it's a tricky situation. What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to say, hell no, I know I promised you that I'm not going to go and tell her and tell the other lady? And I was scared to break the trust between me and the lady. Now, here comes another situation. She wouldn't come to me and share because of I couldn't keep a promise. Who was wrong in that whole situation? Was it me not sharing what I've heard from other friend, or that friend who saw the incident at hand was supposed to be the one to go and tell my friend? I believe that we can do better, because now the saddest part about us women in this society, you know what my partner does, or my husband, or my boyfriend, or whoever, or my girlfriend, whatever, and you'll be gossiping about me. You'll be gossiping about me. Be like, shame. If she knew what her husband has been up to. At that same time, I walk so tall. I make sure that I represent my husband wherever I go. My behavior, how I speak, how I carry myself, how I do things. Because I believe that my man's dignity lies with me. And to find out, my man does the opposite of everything that I do, and I'm just a laughingstock to you guys. Why don't you just take me aside and tell me? And now, another thing, other people, they are scared to come to us and tell us things that our husbands and partners that they are doing, because even ourselves, after you came to me and warned me, you run straight to your partner and then you tell them that Slee said this. Slee said this, and then you start now having a conversation about the type of a woman I am. I'm so envious of whatever that you have. I'm so jealous. I'm so whatsoever. I'm a home wrecker. Which one's which? I wish we can have this conversation, guys. Please comment, share, like on my channel. Please, I think we need to talk about this broadly. As I said, let's gather here.